Hi, I'm Jackie D. Rockwell, a blue-blooded blogger since the mid-1990s. The modern media platform I chose for this assignment is the Blogosphere. The Blogosphere is a social universe created by online individuals using weblog publishing platforms, according to Techopedia.com. Consider the internet or World Wide Web as roads, and the Blogosphere is the garage where blogs are parked. I've proudly counted myself amongst those in that universe since my only kid was a toddler. She's 28 now. The Blogosphere is not a physical place. It is a Web 2.0 software technology that allows people to share, create, communicate, and collaborate in public. Keyword, public. And there are plenty of media platforms for private parking that individuals may access to park in the Blogosphere. Here are only 4 or 5 of the many modern media platforms I use, which requires very little creativity and zero expense to get them up and running. In its infancy, the Blogosphere served to enlighten people, but I think it mostly scared the you-know-what out of us. With access to info we might never have found, as well as access to some horrible things we can never unsee. Bloggers went from sharing passions and educating to being gurus and influencers, building authority and gaining exposure and fame for pay. By the late 2000s, sharing a link to someone else's content or product in your blog post moved your blog up the search optimization ladder. By this time, the word Google was also a verb, and I was hooked on telling my mother to Google it when she had a question I couldn't answer. The internet had long since been the information superhighway coined by former Vice President Al Gore. By 2010, the Blogosphere was running wild with citizen journalists, and I was amongst the thousands worldwide divulging single mom confessions and parenting anecdotes to the masses. And how did it start for me? Well, a political blogger and self-employed software engineer I'd met on Match.com introduced me. He had the servers and the software, so I learned HTML codes and Dreamweaver and Microsoft Front Page to design my blog from scratch. Features of the day like back page and forward buttons, blinking and scrolling text, fancy fonts, columns, and graphics made blogs more attractive than just static pages. To be online was to do this yourself or pay a premium to a web designer. Then I saw a Super Bowl commercial and switched from Steven to GoDaddy.com to host my blog. Then came Google Blogspot, as well as WordPress and Wix.com, which was my Disneyland of blogging and hosting platforms. Web designers and marketing experts with blogs were prominent, showcasing their expertise with tips, offering freebies, then upselling you something better. There were hundreds of trendy ready-made themes to choose from A to Z. My first blog on Steven's platform looks very much like this one at joyforyou.org, which is owned by a mentor. Cute background, mostly text and pictures on long pages. So, the evolution and impact of the Blogosphere, simply put, is this. By being in the Blogosphere, whether you're socializing, advocating, selfie curating, shopping, or brand promoting, your presence perpetuates the existence of the Blogosphere. Maybe someday it'll all go away, but I doubt it. Because since the beginning, in addition to being laborious and time-consuming, blogging is fun and can be lucrative. Consistent, strategic posting means eyes on the content and engagement by followers. Intentionally imposed algorithms and search optimization techniques, keyword usage plus hashtags and content management trends have all evolved to make being seen and solved in the Blogosphere desirable endeavors. Thanks for watching.